Hey guys, Rip Dragoon here, bringing you a running and gunning with the AK-74U gameplay on Array. I used to play this map with an M16 and play it very defensively, but I have recently been taking over the Array and guarding it and having a lot of fun with it because you can just, dive out windows and shit and take no damage with a lightweight. So I find it really fun to guard the Array now, and so that's what I do. You can see I immediately run in here and put a claymore down, and then I run up the stairs. And the beginning of this game is pretty slow, as you can see. I'm just running around and I cannot find anybody. So anyway, with the Array on this map, you really want to try to take over the high ground, obviously, as I'm sure you all know, that you all want to go up and take over the area by the crane, because most of the fighting in this game will take place from the upper level of that area to the lower level where the tractor is, and snipers like to sit inside the tractor and shit, so it's very important to have the upper area. When I play this map with an M16, I pretty much like to I pretty much like to stay on the crane because I play it very defensively, and I'll usually go, have a deaths of 0 because I'm being a little bitch and camping. But ever since I hit 15th prestige and made my AK-74U class, I really like the Array now. And we used to have teammates take the Array, but now that's my job because I love it. So as you can see, I mean, pretty much when you're doing the Array, you just want to stay in the upper area, obviously, and kill people as they come in, because that's what you're supposed to do when you play this game. You shoot them and they die, and that's kind of how it goes. And then of course that's where a lightweight comes in handy, because I can jump out windows like a hoss. That's what I am, a hoss. Oh, and that bitch just killed me in the back. He's like, what in the butt? And I'm like, no. So I go back in here and I immediately set my claymore, and I start running around. And as you can see, I have teammates all around the Array, so I'm not really worried about them being in the Array. So I start killing them outside of the Array, and that's what I do because I'm a hoss. And as you can see, this guy's like way in front of me, and I'm just like, I'm gonna knife him. So instead of shooting him, I chase him all the way down, because that's what lightweight does. It makes you a hoss. I chase him all the way down and stab him, because that's what I do, because I'm a hoss. So I climb up the tower for no reason whatsoever, and then I jump off, because lightweight makes you a hoss, and you take no fall damage. Yeah. So, now it's back to my position in the Array. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just running, yeah. Okay. So I run around the whole Array, and so there's a bunch of people out here and stuff, so I immediately hip fire that guy. And I'm just like, yeah. So I throw a flash nade, and this guy runs in blinded, like right beside me, so I turn around and kill his ass. My teammate got the other guy, because my teammate's a hoss, just like me. He's saving my ass on a daily basis and shit. That's what teammates are supposed to do, even though they usually don't do their job. Usually those green people, like those green arrows, just piss you off. Like, I really dread the green arrows, and it's a pity because I don't like free-for-all, but I dread those green arrows with a passion, because and as you can see, I run in here and I kill this guy, and he didn't blow up his RCXD on me because he's a dumbass. But so I kept running past, and there's actually a guy on the other team in this game that's doing really good. He has about the same score as I do at the end of the game, which I end this game with 27-2. And I believe that he has about the same score as me. But, it just so happens that my green arrows were better than his green arrows. And my green arrows shot more of their green arrows. Or their red dots, or whatever you want to call them. And so my green arrows are superior, and my green arrows pwn them. And I throw this flash nade out here, and I blind both these guys after I run away from that nade, because like nades make me a scared little girl. And so I go back out there and get my double, and I put my SR-71 out, and I immediately see this guy coming up, and I'm like, you're dead. And so You know, I wish I would have just jumped out the window. It would have made it for a much better video, but I don't know why I didn't. So I run down here, and I finally get revenge on the guy that killed me in the back earlier. And that's the guy that's doing just about as good as me. I think he ends this game with like 27-4 or something. So, and about this time, my friend Killa J joins the game on the other team, and I'm about to kill him. And I think it's really funny. Right here he is. Yeah, die, bitch. That's right, Killa J. So I run up here, and I think my SR-71's still out, but apparently it disappeared right when I'm running up the hill, so I misjudged their distance when I pulled out my ballistic knife, because I was actually going to run up and stab them, so that made me kind of sad. That's my second death in this game. Anyway, so I pull out my chopper gunner, and this map, like, even though it's big and open, and you would think it would be good for a chopper gunner, it's really not. The chopper gun, this map has so many corners that you can glitch out the chopper gunner on. Like, back in the corner that I was just shooting at, there's a spot if you get all the way back, and then I swear to God, you can shoot at them for a million days, and they will not take any damage, and it's really, really annoying. There's so many glitch spots on this map that you can sit in and be safe from the chopper gunner until it gets, like, directly above you. So, that's rather annoying. But, as you can see, I ended the game with 27-2. If you like this video, please like it and leave a comment. Good night.